Hey there, it's Megan at What's Your Strength, and welcome to Squats 101. So no matter whether we have any weight involved or not, the basics include getting your shoulder to hip width, turning out anywhere usually from 10 to 30 degrees through the feet. Root down in the feet. Think of that tripod foot, okay? Here, here, here. Oops, only tripoded one foot there. Pull yourself down actively, and here we go. So nice pull down, keeping that strong spine and up. Yes, we do want to break parallel, hopefully. It's a mobility thing. There's a lot of reasons that actually okay to do it. If there's no pain, obviously. If we get into some weight on the squat, loading it up a little more heavily, that's when the weight is up on the top of the body. This is part of what makes it be a squat rather than deadlift where we're picking up from the ground. So lots of ways to come at it. Many of them work at home. The one thing to remember is as we add on weight, we need to increase our brace, right? So then it's going to start to look like exhale, pull up your core at your pelvic floor at the same time, inhale over top, then pull down. So if you need help with that, I've got other videos or contact me directly. If we want to look at how to weight it at home, often we've got dumbbells, I've got kettlebells. This is what we call a rack position because we don't have a metal rack usually access to that. So we're our own rack. So we're holding it on the shoulder. If it's a kettlebell, hopefully comfortably resting at the front of your shoulder there. This is one side of the rack, and you can do that for a little asymmetry, make your core work in a different way, or you can load up both sides. Again, same deal, exhale, pelvic floor, inhale. We also want to make sure that weight stays over the midfoot, right? Because that is our center of mass, and we want to not get too pulled off either way of the center of mass. You may have access to a light bar at home. Woohoo! If so, you can still get away with some stuff without a bar. These are not fun. This is called a Zercher squat. It's on the way to what I do, which is a zombie squat. Yeah, come on. Here we go. Zombie squats are horrible and great. They train you to keep an upright torso. They must be upright necessarily a little bit more because it's a front squat. If your shoulder mobility prevents you from doing a regular front squat, mine's not great yet, still looking at it. You can buy wrist straps. They go around the bar like so. So it gives you something you can grab onto, and that way you don't have to do weird stuff with your shoulder. Overhead, I don't recommend for most people unless they know that they've got a solid squat and excellent shoulder mobility. So while you might use a dowel, for example, you can hold it overhead because it's not going to hurt you if it goes off that center of mass, right? So say if I'm here, well, that's just not over my center of mass at all. This would be over midfoot, and we don't want weight pulling us forward. The low back or the front of the shoulders will pay for that. However, one arm overhead, if we get a little bit of a turn with it, that's just fine. It's keeping a nice strong spine with no torque and twist through the low back. Anyways, there's a bunch of stuff to look at and play with and stay healthy with. More input, you know where to go.